these students, they don't know any friends, they don't have any friends. So just getting to be part of an activity at the school makes them, wow, I belong somewhere now. Because again, it goes back to, I finally belong somewhere. And sports has done that in this building.
Basketball is my passion, so making me feel relaxed, getting out things out of my mind, and make me feel smiling.
When I made my first point, I was so excited because I wasn't expecting it. So I was like, oh my God, I really did it.
We have a good group of girls who are motivated and have that drive to be here and play.
Yeah, we are friends. We help each other, we take care of each other no matter what happens.
1, 2, 3, fire!
My name is Tammy Nin. My job here as an assistant principal is to supervise safety and security here in the school. I'm also the athletic director.
So high school kids?
I was an athlete myself once, and I know how sports can change a kid's life. It reminds them of home. Imagine you're here in a country that you don't know the language, in a country that, yes, it is the land of opportunity, but boy, those opportunities sometimes are very hard to look for. So when we have kids coming here, and we want to make sure that they understand that there is a place for them in this school, and that the connection for them to stay longer is sports. Sports keeps them grounded not only in keeping their bodies healthy, but in understanding that they need to keep their grades up if they want to play. And we use that as a bargaining tool. You know, if you cannot keep your grades up, if you're not passing your classes, your teachers are not going to let you leave the classroom, because a lot of times you have to leave early in order to be able to play the sport. As you're playing, you're even learning the language because you are talking to other kids in English. Your coaches are talking to you in English. There's a learning activity. And I wish we were able to have even more sports.
Starting from right to left, you have Raidira from the Dominican Republic. You have Aminata from Senegal. You have Pamela from the Dominican Republic. Lisbeth from the Dominican Republic. Then you have Elda from Honduras. Then you have Genesis from the Dominican Republic. Nayeli from the Dominican Republic. And Camila from El Salvador. That first game, they were too shy. They didn't want to talk to each other. It's like they were not, a team. It's like they were just there together to play the game. We just needed to, to have the girls more together. But it was a great feeling winning 2 games back to back. At the beginning, the hope was to make the playoffs. I know, no, this team was that good to make the playoffs for the second time in the school history. And then right after the 5th game, everything started to fall apart. Grab it and then you can dribble, okay? You gotta take your time. As we pass it, Everyone's gonna get too crowded in the same spot.
Unfortunately, she had to quit the team because academically, and it has to do a lot with the language skills are still not there. So she's failing. So she came to me, I think last week. She came in, she said thank you, and she left the uniform behind. The coach did it. I looked it online, I looked it up, I got the basketball design, I got the numbers they wanted, I got the letters done, and then I have a machine that cuts everything and then I iron. I spent the whole weekend doing this. So it was a lot of work. But I think we saved about $700, $800.
I believe that the funding is definitely limited within the PSAL. We share a gym with the two middle schools. So of course, we're competing for space. How do we maximize the time that we're in the gym or outside in the court? Where does each team practice? How do we split this up? Our gym facilities are a little bit, I think that they could get a facelift just to create a safer space.
Let me see who else we have in the team that I don't see them coming back to playing. Oh, her. Sweet kid, brand new to this country. She did come to the game. She did come to practice, but again, having a difficult time academically. So she's kind of like saying, I'm not gonna play anymore. Then we have Raidira. She's a 12th grader, and she's also having a hard time passing classes. Because the team is not doing well, so I guess, she's decided what's more important, playing for the team that's not winning, or the fact that I may be here in the summer if I don't pass my classes. So she's decided to kind of not even tell us that she's not coming back. As you know, Kendry, who got hurt last week also, very active girl. The thing is that now she's hurt and she can't really play anymore. Not until she gets better. So that's 3 right there. That's what's happened to our team. We went from 10 to 5 to 4. So with 4 students, we cannot play. The only fear I have sometimes is that these kids might get discouraged. And they said, I don't want anything to do with this anymore. And that could be the beginning of them actually not being interested in school and dropping out.
Thursday, I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm gonna go home, sit down. I'm not sure if I'm gonna come. The fact that they not like winning or that stuff, it kind of really pissed me off. It really does. It's kind of scary because imagine it when you lose the face of each person that I had in the passion and all that stuff, and you see them falling down. Yeah, that's the part that scares me. It's hard. Sometimes you're like, yeah, we're okay with it, but whenever you go home and you're like, Mom, Dad, we lost the game, you're like, and then you go realize that sitting in your bedroom, you're like, yeah, we lose a game. What? We did really lose a game. We are practicing like hell. Every single time playing defense, offense, getting sweaty and all that stuff. And now we're getting loose. Nah. Sometimes I really get pissed off. I cried on my room. But after, I just like hide everything. I'm like, yeah, it was just a game. Let's get over it. The feeling that you are going to fail everything, so you just like let it go. Just make that feeling happen, and that's it. Make it happen, and that's it for once. And you feel the pain and go away. It really is hard to let go, but you need to. Heard that they didn't play the Tuesday because they forfeited because of us, the people that were sick and all that stuff. So they forfeited.
And what made you want to play today?
That I want to win this game today.
Nieves stuck to me. I was thinking over in my house and I was like, Camila, you decide to be the captain, you have to end your work. And also this is my last year, so I really want to be there into the end of the season. So that's why I decided to return to the team and play the last games.
Animata, you gotta be conscious of that. Muévete, Animata. Animata, move around.
Let's go, line up, line up. We could have been this team easily if we had the whole team together. This team is worse than us. Getting to know each other. Where can you shoot from? Because if you don't know where your teammates can shoot from, when you pass them the ball, they don't know what they can do. Okay? So that's why you all got to come to practice.
Girls, get up, get up, get up. I want my ears to shatter, okay? 1, 2, 3.
So we'll talk. We were supposed to play our last game, but the other team is not coming. They have forfeited the game, so what we're going to do is the girls still do not know that we are not going to play today. And I had a good feeling that we were going to win this last game. Unfortunately, the other team can't make it, so we're going to talk to them, and I guess we'll let them go. So yeah, I was really hoping to play this game today. It's not gonna happen now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who's missing? Today's game has been canceled. It was forfeited by the other team, so we actually won. We are very proud because last year, if you remember, we did not have enough girls at the end. We had to actually forfeit about 3-4 games at the end because girls were not coming. You guys were coming. You guys, I have to say from the beginning, me and Stanley said that we had a good group of girls that were dedicated, that were motivated, that you were willing to learn. And the main thing was that you didn't quit. A lot of schools, when they start losing, they don't want to come back. They don't. So you should be proud of yourself. Give yourself a hand. Okay? Don't be so sad. They look so sad. Why are you so sad?
We want to play.
Well, I had a feeling that this team was not going to come today. It's over. Basketball season is over. But again, you should be very proud. You should be very proud of what you were able to accomplish this year. All right. One last time. Let's get together. Come on. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, and then we say Lions real loud so everybody can hear. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Lions! When the games are over, when practice is over, they don't want to go home because this is home to them. This is home. And that was the goal. And I think we've accomplished that. So when it comes to that, we're in first place. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.